Last couple of games, you guys have been playing some of the best ball of the season, coming off of a stretch where you weren't playing so well. Just curious, what's the feeling like in the locker room right now for anybody?
We kind of went through a little bit of a rough patch and weren't playing our best basketball, but it's starting to click now. And then I think these last two games are giving us some momentum going into tomorrow night's game, and the confidence is definitely back up.
Bob had mentioned last week that maybe thought he hadn't been enough for you guys, and that things were going to change in practice. What sort of changes did you guys see?
All right. You just seen a lot of the intensity pick up a lot. During drills. Coaches they're gonna harp on the little things. Things that maybe seem pointless or little to I'll say everybody else, but how we wanna carry ourselves, and how we want to play with the high motor and discipline. That's things like that is very vital to us. So I feel like if we just do a good job, keep listening to the coaches, we'll be all right.
Derek, lost 3 times to Oklahoma. What has to change this time to beat these guys?
I'll say pay attention to detail. I'll say I was probably one of the biggest ones to blame that game. I kept losing my man, getting open threes, stuff like that. But I'll say attention to detail is going to be really big for us when it comes to playing against them.
Oscar, can you take that one too? What's got to change to beat Oklahoma, losing to them 2 times?
I think like the past few days we spoke about defense. If you look back where we played against them, we were struggling in defense, and our offense, we were not running the right way like the coach wants us to run. Like that's why you see coaches say we got a back to do what we used to do. So the past few days of practice, like we just pay attention and listen what the coach wants us to do, and I think we're gonna do good this coming game.
Jermaine, one of the keys for you defending ball screens that Oklahoma likes to use on the perimeter, what are the things you have to do to kind of redirect those, cut those off?
It's kind of awkward guarding them because they have a 4 and a 5 that really play like guards. So really just getting over the screens as guards, fighting over the screens, and making sure that the bigs are helping but getting back on their man and having help side on the shooters as well. I think overall going into this game is just going to be an effort thing. That's kind of been our problem these last few weeks, is just giving max effort the whole 40 minutes a game. So I think we've been doing a good job with Scout and getting prepared for the game. So.
It seems like you and Gabe are kind of in the spotlight there of guys that can defend on the perimeter, which are longer guys with bigger reach. They can disrupt some of that out there. Do you feel like it's on you two maybe a little bit more to defend against us?
No, there's 5 guys on the court and more on the bench. So everybody that gets in is going to have to give effort on defense. And all these guys here can go out and guard ball screens and are long defenders just like me and Gabe. So it's going to be a team effort.
Chase, last year you guys had a little bit of a run here, and it seemed like a lot of guys were talking about maybe how that could set you up with momentum heading into this season. Was that a factor? Was it something that you guys were able to draw positives from it, and how did that impact you guys?
Yeah, we definitely shocked a lot of people here last year, and kind of the core guys coming back for this season knew what it took to have a good season. Even though we had started off kind of rough, we understood that kind of the things we need to avoid this season, and then we kind of coaches did a good job, went out and recruited and filled in the spots we needed, and we've had a pretty good season so far, I think. Ups and downs, but the guys that were here last year kind of understand every possession really counts here. Just got to play hard, and anything can happen. Anyone can beat anyone in this tournament, so you got to come out and have full effort.
Derek, one more on Doolittle. What makes him so unique? Doolittle, and what's the challenge guarding him?
Doolittle, he's a really good player. He attacks from all 3 levels. He can score inside, mid-range, and from the 3. So, you know, when you have a high dynamic player like that, you know, you have to really be on your P's and Q's when it comes to defensive things. Like I said, he's a really good driver to be the position that he is. And he has a pretty good IQ. He can kick it out to his teammates, you know, find open shots. It's not just, he doesn't play his, like, me basketball. So I feel like I have to do, me and my teammates have to do a pretty good job of, you know, just cutting down his options when he drives and, you know, like I said, attention to detail. What does he like to do when he drives? What does he do after he drives? You know, things like that.
Does he prefer to go one way?
Yes, sir. I'll say he would like to prefer to go one way, but I can't really share that. That's kind of our rule.
So following up on Jermaine's answer, last year, 2 years ago, did you have any idea about perimeter defense? How much have you learned about going out, hedging ball screens, things like that in this year?
Well, he's really, really different from high school, like in college, since I've been up here. Like in the ball screen, hedging, it's been so hard for me because I'm still learning. Like even today, I still have that problem. The coach yelling at me every single day in practice from hedging. So always, like when I try to hedging, sometimes I stay too long. But the coach, they said, no, when you men leave, you gotta leave with him. But like I'm worrying about the goal penetration. So like that's these past few days, like we've been doing really good. Like if your man is setting ball screen, if he's leaving, the coach say you gotta make sure you leave with him. That's not your job to stop the ball. That's the goal. So you gotta stop the ball. I think I'm getting better, and then the rest of our game, I think I'll do really good.
Chase, through the years, you guys have Oklahoma played some odd games here. This game last year was the buzzer beater. They got ruled a 2. Buddy Hill game a couple of years ago. What is it about you guys in Oklahoma you think that
I mean, it's just a good matchup. I mean, they do some things on offense where they spread the floor really well, makes it difficult to guard at times. But like I said, the Big 12 tournament is pretty unique where almost anyone can beat anyone. So tomorrow is definitely going to be a fun matchup.
Guys, anywhere you can answer this, any of you. What did you guys rediscover about yourself over the last 2 games after having gone into the skid that you did? What did you refine, relearn about yourselves at Iowa State and then winning against Baylor?
When we play hard, we can beat anybody in the country, honestly. But that's something that's within us, and Coach gives us the recipe every week to be successful. We just got to go out and execute it. And when we do and play hard, I think we're unstoppable.
Derek, last year you were the new guy here. Didn't kind of know about this event. This year, anything different, and how do you help some of the new guys, especially Austin? Will you talk to me anything what it's going to be like up there?
Yes, sir. You know, it's like I said, coming to my sophomore campaign, and this is my second year. Being here last year, I was kind of like a deer headlights, to be honest with you. I kind of didn't know what was going on, and you can really see it. It stuck out real bad. Like I said, didn't know what was going on. Still trying to get adjusted to the speed of the game, and things like that. But I would say for the most part, I did a pretty good job of trying to help Oscar. Not really trying to like come on too strong, just try to make it seem like, oh, do this, do that. Just try to like recommend things like, hey, bro, I feel like if you do this, I feel like they'll do this to, to get you a shot, this, that, like little things like that. But nothing just like over just assertive or nothing, try to be crazy. But every time he needs like, a little pointer here and there, I'll give it to him, just respectful.